Hey everybody, I'm doing another quick video real quick. The reason why I'm pushing so hard against all of this benzodiazepine fear-mongering is because it has thrown myself and many people into a very big panic attack. You see, for the last couple years, there's only been one narrative that has been streaming all over social media and, Google, Reddit, YouTube even, and that is benzodiazepines are the worst thing on the planet. Benzodiazepines are bad for you. Anybody who takes benzos is a bad person. You automatically have to come off your benzo, even if it's helping you and working. It's just a continuous negative talk and basically panic. People are causing people to have panic attacks over their own mental health medication. And I want to put a stop to that. It is absolutely ridiculous. I want to say I'm not a doctor. I have never said I was a doctor. I am just telling you my experience with the medication and my opinion on the medication. My medication is Xanax. I've took Xanax 2 milligrams since I was 18. I'm 31. Do the math, that's a long time. All the benzo fear-mongering caused me to basically just cold turkey my medication, just completely stop taking it for 2 months. And what ensued was not withdrawals. I had no withdrawals. My anxiety was bad. The reason why my anxiety was bad is because I wasn't treating my disease, which was my mental health disorder, which was anxiety and panic attack disorder, okay? If you have that, you legitimately have that. Don't let anybody shame you about taking a medication. SSRIs aren't the answer for everything. Obviously, that's why. Here's the thing. Benzos, Xanax, Valium, all that, that's been around since like the 60s. That's a long time. Do you really think that if there was something that big wrong with it, that it would still be out? Do you realize how long that's been out? Okay? So the reason why I'm coming out so hard is you only hear one side of the story. You go to YouTube and you start scrolling, you put in benzo, it's all, oh my God, it's the worst thing. Sends you into a panic, makes you anxious, causes you to automatically have all the supposed withdrawal symptoms, okay? It's because you're going back to normal. Your brain is going back to having the disorder, and you're not medicating, you're not doing anything. Just like if you're an alcoholic or something and you drink to medicate yourself, if you all of a sudden stop, you're going to go through all of these things. Why? Because you're going back to feeling normal like you did before you started doing that. Don't shame people. Don't tell people it's wrong to take their medication. And don't tell people, here's one thing that I see all the time, it's not meant to be long-term and it's not meant to be taken daily. I've took it long-term and I've took it every single day for the last long period of time since I was 18, okay? I'm amazed at the amount of people who have just this real negative. It tells me that the people who are in charge of the platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, that's why they silence people, okay? And that's why people like Trump are the only, people are listening to them. And the reason why is because they make a valid point. Whether or not you like his politics, whether or not you like him as a person. I've actually done research and realized they do censor and only push one side of the story. CNN, NBC, all of these places, they literally only will show one side of the story and they will silence the other part. Why? Because it's the old school way of manipulation, which is if nobody else has another opinion, our opinion's the only one that's going to be heard, which is probably why nobody's going to watch this video or it will be took down. The bottom line is, benzos aren't the devil. They're not the worst thing on the planet. If you have panic attacks, if you have anxiety, they're helpful. And don't let anybody fear-monger you and scare you into thinking that your whole world is over with. Here's the thing. If you got a prescription and you've been taking benzos for a long time, you will realize that it was not your fault anyways. Somebody prescribed it to you and told you to take it as prescribed, and you did that. And now everybody's saying, well, you are up crap creek without a paddle, so to speak, and that's not true. Nobody's going to take your medication. These people that are trying to fearmonger, the only reason they're fearmongering, in my opinion, is because they're trying to promote SSRIs. They want everybody to be on antidepressants, and that is the narrative they want to sell. So they want all of the other medications to kind of be demonized so that the others are promoted more. Anyways, if you like this video, thanks and subscribe. Like it.